Thank you for listening to a nighttime adventure bedtime story from nighttimeadventures.com. Visit our website to view hundreds of exciting bedtime stories for children of all ages.
The Nighttime Adventures of Molly, the Honeybee. Molly was an imaginative girl who loved to explore and learn new things. By day, she was a curious student, but at night, when she closed her eyes and drifted off to sleep, her dreams transported her to fantastical worlds, where she went on incredible adventures. As Molly cuddled with her favorite stuffed bear, she couldn't wait to see what surprises awaited her in tonight's dream. As Molly slipped into a deep slumber, she felt her body begin to change. She grew smaller and smaller, her limbs turning into delicate wings and antennae. When she opened her eyes, she discovered she had become a honeybee. She was surrounded by her fellow bees in a warm and buzzing hive. The hive was a masterpiece of hexagonal honeycombs, with shimmering golden honey stored in each tiny chamber. Molly was filled with excitement and wonder, as she had always been fascinated by the essential role bees play in pollinating plants. Now, she would have the chance to experience it firsthand. She buzzed around, admiring her new form and marveling at the intricate details of her bee body. Molly's fuzzy black and yellow stripes seemed to vibrate with energy, and her transparent wings flapped with astonishing speed. With a flick of her wings, Molly took to the sky and joined the rest of the worker bees in their daily tasks. The air was filled with the sweet fragrance of flowers, and the sun warmed her back as she flew from blossom to blossom. Molly was eager to learn everything she could about being a bee, and her fellow workers were more than happy to teach her. One of the bees, named Buzzy, took Molly under her wing and showed her how to collect pollen and nectar. Buzzy explained that their job was crucial to helping flowers grow and produce fruits and seeds, while the nectar they gathered would be turned into honey back at the hive. Molly and Buzzy flitted from flower to flower, their legs coated in powdery pollen. As they visited each plant, Molly learned to delicately brush the pollen from one blossom to another, enabling the plants to reproduce. Molly couldn't believe how much fun it was to be a bee and to play such an essential role in the life cycle of plants. As the day went on, Molly and Buzzy visited a variety of enchanting gardens filled with vibrant blooms. They buzzed through fields of tulips, daffodils, and sunflowers, their brilliant colors lighting up the landscape like a living rainbow. The two bees danced among roses and irises, delighting in the symphony of scents and the delicate beauty of each petal. In one particularly magical garden, they came across a group of talking flowers. Each flower had a unique personality, and Molly couldn't help but laugh at their jokes and stories. The flowers thanked Molly and Buzzy for their hard work, explaining that without bees like them, the plants would struggle to thrive. As the sun began to set, Molly and Buzzy made their way back to the hive, their tiny legs laden with pollen and nectar. They returned to a joyous welcome, their fellow bees celebrating the day's successes. Inside the hive, Molly watched in amazement as the nectar they collected was transformed into delicious, golden honey. She couldn't wait to share her adventure with her friends and family when she woke up, but as the stars twinkled above, Molly began to feel a gentle tug, pulling her back to her waking life. The world around her started to blur, and the buzzing of the hive grew faint. With a heavy heart, she knew it was time to say goodbye to her new friends and return to her own world. Molly hugged Buzzy and the other bees, promising to remember them in their important work. She thanked them for teaching her about the magic of pollination and the vital role they played in nature. With her newfound knowledge and appreciation, Molly vowed to do her part in helping bees and plants thrive in her own world. As Molly bade farewell to her friends, the vibrant colors of the hive and the surrounding gardens began to fade. The sweet scent of flowers dissipated, and the comforting warmth of the hive grew distant. Molly's bee body dissolved, as the pull of her waking world grew stronger. When she finally opened her eyes, Molly found herself nestled in her cozy bed, her stuffed bear snuggled against her. The first rays of morning sunlight filtered through her bedroom window, casting a warm glow over her room. Though her bee body was gone, the memory of her adventure and the lessons she had learned remained. Filled with inspiration, Molly decided to share her experience with her friends and family. She spent her days teaching them about the essential role bees play in nature and how they could help protect and care for these incredible creatures. Molly planted flowers in her garden, creating a haven for the bees, and encouraged others to do the same. Every night, as Molly drifted off to sleep, she couldn't wait to see what new adventure her dreams would bring. And every morning, she woke up with the knowledge that she had the power to make a difference, one little bee at a time. In the end, Molly's nighttime journey had shown her the beauty and wonder of the natural world, teaching her valuable lessons she carried with her in her waking life. The magical realm of dreams held so many more adventures for her to explore, each one opening her eyes to a different aspect of life, just waiting to be discovered.